Hey, Bulls, Lakers. Laban natin si LeBron James.
You are Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at center, 7 feet, number 11, Jackson Hayes. At small forward, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. Starting at point, 6'6", number 77, Luka. The other forward position, 6'8", number 23, LeBron James.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Ali LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here's a look at some stats for Matas Buzelis.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon White there to make the backcourt. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's James in at the 4. Better be on your game tonight, Clark. These teams like to go, go, go.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but exhausting for the defenses. I mean, it should be a high-scoring affair, up-tempo, windshield wiper quality. Expect a lot of substitutions to keep things fresh.
Sinks it from distance.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Doncic with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And rejected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's White. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. James against White. Outside Reeves. Pass to James.
Hey.
It's hauled in by the... Bulls. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points in his last outing.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
James against White. James passes to Hachimura. Off the mark there with a 3. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Buzelis is...
Mahas. The Rook.
Shot is good.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
James passes to Doncic. Back to James. Doncic outside. This one for 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's James. And it's James with... the jam.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Herder against Hachimura. Here's the three. James can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Hachimura with room to shoot, and that one's on target from the wing.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let me hear you.
As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at Chicago, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Checking out Chicago, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they could be considered front runners for the title.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
White, the pass to Herder. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Clark, it's... special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Here's Buzelis, hovering around 19.5 points. It's a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Now here's Hachimura. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hachimura's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Right side Herder lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Hachimura finds Reeves. Again, the Lakers score.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
White, the pass to Vucevic. He gets it in there. Vucevic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Hayes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, BA, you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Reddish is checked in for us.
I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Reeves, and it falls. Field so far.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
All right, it's time to take a glance at the rookie and see which first-year players have rebounded the ball the best since the All-Star break. Number 1, Matas Buzelis.
And since the All-Star break, he's continued to improve his game. This rookie is hitting the boards hard.
Ditto that. I mean, he's flat out killing it on the glass right now. Opponents are starting to take notice.
First team.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart. This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Doncic outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
There's Herter with the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3. Hayes, the pass to Reddish. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Count it. His 4.
Kobe, wait, hey.
Fourth bucket and 8 shots.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. On the wing, Reeves. James outside. That 3's off the mark.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Buzelis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by White. Chicago leading by 5. Giddy with it. Picked up by Reeves. Here's Buzelis. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Reeves. Launches a 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Doncic outside. Here's James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
That's his 2nd make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, something Giddy has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Hayes with a screen on White. To the middle. And it's finished off by Hayes.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. So it sure does look good.
And there it is for him.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
He buries it from 3.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Buzelis. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento. And it's the Lakers on the break. The open shot, Doncic. And it's Giddy with a rebound. Giddy's got a 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by James. Outside Reddish to the paint. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Doncic. From deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by Herter.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Reddish passes to Reeves. Reddish a screen on Vucevic.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
Reeves against Vucevic. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's James. And a nice finish on the layup. James has got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Who's Ellis' shot is good.
Hey, the rook over LeBron.
Good.
Well, you can see it. Ellis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Doncic passes to Reddish. A minute 15 left in the opening quarter. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Huh? What?
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
From deep, Giddey knocks it down from distance. And the Bulls lead by 1.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
James passes to Reeves. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Giddey with it. Picked up by James. And the basket is good. He got it to go.
Oui. Yo, negate.
He took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Connects checked in for Reddish. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
That one misses. Milton's checked in for the Lakers.
Shooting for Chicago.
He hits the second from the line.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Collins against Reeves.
Huh? Ball.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Exactly.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Lakers back squad.
And he makes a first.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
The shot by Terry, no good. From deep three-point range, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Shake Milton out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Vincent in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. Milton passes to Finney-Smith, uses the glass on the layup. Finney-Smith's got his second basket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go.
And Williams punches it home.
The assist from
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat... on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Reeves against Giddey. Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves with a screen on Carter. Here's Vincent. Reeves with the ball. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, counting, and he'll shoot one more at the line. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack the confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Finney-Smith, a screen to the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, this team is comfortable with Reeves running the show. He's an excellent decision maker.
Outside White. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hachimura, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside White. There's the three. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by the Bulls. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
And you have to think that they'll know just how much is at stake in these meetings.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Hachimura outside. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Buzelis driving inside, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
God damn it, Ron.
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side Vanderbilt. Down low. Here's Reeves. Out to Hachimura. Lets it go from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
The Lakers lead by 4. Vincent left side. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Vincent's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Hachimura outside. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And that one's good. Giddy's got 9 points.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddy can be pretty sly with the ball.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Collins, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And there's James from the arc. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Now here's Vincent. He's guarded by White. Giddy against Reeves. Pass to James. Lets it fly. Collins with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
And the Lakers with possession here. 6-point lead. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. The coach potentially looking to adjust. Luka Doncic is checked in for Vincent. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Herter comes in for Terry. Shot from the inbound. And there's James on the assist by Vanderbilt. He's got 13. Giddy finds White. Let's go with a 3. That shot off the mark. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Throws it up high. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. With this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's highest scoring team since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Bulls.
Kevin Howard.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense. Looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
Vincent passes to Vanderbilt. It's James on the wing. 13 points in the game. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Herter. Lays it up and banks it in. Herter's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And he's going for the oop here. James with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Vincent. He can't hit that time. Giddy with a defensive effort. Vucevic, the pass to White. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Buzelis. It's Herter on the wing. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Doncic, count it.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Here's Vucevic. And count that.
Vuce. Hindi ko pienso sa'yo. Hey.
2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Pass to James. Shoots from 14. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 9 rebounds now.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone's... stepping in to fill the gap.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
James outside, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Here's White, getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
James passes to Vanderbilt. Now here's Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. One of these teams may down the stretch.
Back to Vincent. Pass to James. Shoots over White. Off the left rim and out.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Giddey. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
The assist from
Vucevic has got 4 assists in the game.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt, and Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. And a change for the Bulls. Williams is checked in. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the middle. Pass to Buzelis. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just...
Ilang posterized.
It's his first year.
A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. Inside to stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
that's his first.
Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by White. And finished off by Hayes.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Pass to James. Oh, Williams with the block.
Timing. Huli. Huli. Nablock ni P-Wheel. Uy.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Chicago with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness.
Oh, wow!
Watch out!
God damn. Ina.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Oh shit.
Doncic outside. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Sport to pang ano eh, 90s basketball to.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Booz Ellis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Herter in at the three, the small forward.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The three, James. And it's Giddey with the rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 11. Herter finds Vucevic. Three-pointer, Booz Ellis. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Hayes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Chicago leading. And stolen by Reeves. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
White can't hit.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Here's Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Herder can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Giddey. Here's Reeves. Out to Hachimura. 4 on the clock. Nails it from 3. Hachimura's got 17.
We are seeing some big-time play from Rui on offense. He's really getting into taking it to the defense.
Tipped. To the inside. The 6-footer. And it's Hayes with the bucket inside. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
I just love the moment.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the last leg of a 6-game road trip for the club.
Things have been a little bumpy to the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's Doncic outside. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 7 tonight. White for 3. Hits the trifecta. White's got 26 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Hachimura. It's hauled in by White. Bull. Back to Vucevic. Outside White. Outside Giddey. From downtown. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now.
Josh Giddey, his 3rd personal foul. Second.
The Lakers lead by 3. James, a screen on Giddey. Doncic passes to James. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You take a look at the Lakers. If the postseason were to start today, they'd be the 7th seed.
When I look at the Lakers, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. Perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Shot from 12. Again, the miss by James.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this whole man.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Hayes with a screen on White. And here's Reeves outside. Oh, we can. Next, his 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
Herder gets the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Reeves against White. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Hayes with a screen. James with the ball. And it's James inside.
How many many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
From deep, Giddey. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. And that one drops. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Pass to Reeves. Shoots over White. And that one hits the back iron. Bulls trail by 4. Vucevic, the pass to White.
Vucevic really skilled at finding holes in the defense. And his passing ability, while understated, is tremendous.
The Lakers have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Hayes with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Hayes misses. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here come the Lakers.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
BA, I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman. He's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
White for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Doncic. Uzelis grabs the board. Uzelis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here is Vucevic. White for 3. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. White's got 37.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
And it's Doncic missing.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Who's zealous?
Nice one, Rock. Uy. Head to head, oh.
Shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And there's James from the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Reeves against Giddey. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
To the paint, looking to end the run. And it's James with the jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
A combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey with it. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for James, and Reddish is subbed in for Hachimura. And a change for the Bulls. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Vanderbilt. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And the Bulls shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Pass to Buzelis. Back to White. Here's Buzelis. Outside White. Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Cam Reddish. It's his first trip to the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's hauled in by White. White's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the wing on the left. Pass to Vucevic. To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic a screen on White. It's Reeves with the drive. Basket counts. Reeves has got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic with it. Now Horton Tucker defending. Reeves against Giddey. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Reddish, and Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic.
Substitution for your Lakers.
Benny Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Driving in, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Horton Tucker from the baseline. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Here's Reeves. No good on the buzzer beater. Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Cam Reddish is out there with Gabe Vincent.
Yes, Lord. Walang shoot kahit isa sa Giddey.
Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long. Putting that help defense defense to test.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team stand aggressive even when they're playing well.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vincent. Counted from distance. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Hachimura. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Los Angeles making a change here. Reddish is checked in.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Giddey with it. Hachimura covering. And that one's good. Giddey.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. The floater. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's off. Finney Smith's checked in for Reddish. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Phillips comes in for Terry. Good on the second one. Bulls trail by 6. Down low. Here's Phillips. Good D by Vanderbilt.
That's the play they want him to start making. They want to be able to trust him.
Up ahead. And now the Bulls in transition. Outside White. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Phillips. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Phillips has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a...
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Reddish is checked in for the Lakers. And the Bulls also making a change. Smith, he's checked in for Phillips. James. Ellis grabs the board. Ellis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside White. Pass to Horton Tucker. To tie it up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Vincent passes to James. Inside. Vanderbilt, no good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago to take the lead. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, you just know they want to make a statement in that contest. Beating the top team in the East would grab the rest of the league's attention.
For 3, James. He can't get that one to fall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
White, good.
Getting bucket
Basically, be with.
at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to James. Over for Buzelis. Oh, a beautiful finish by LeBron. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Giddey with it. Outside Horton Tucker. Misses the three. In transition, here they come. Here's Hachimura. And it's Chicago with a board. It's Giddey on the wing. Reddish covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Reeves comes in for Reddish. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Outside Vanderbilt. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside Horton Tucker. Back to Smith. Outside Horton Tucker. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this.
Smith passes to Giddey. Back to Smith. And stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers moving it up. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Ayos. Binato na ni Luka. 3 points.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's White on the take. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
Grabe. Huling-huli ba?
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Pass to Smith. Outside White. Outside Giddey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Giddey's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big, big buckets.
Here's Doncic. Now Vanderbilt. And here's Hayes, covered by Smith. Vanderbilt inside. He's against Smith. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 19 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's White. Drops in the layup for 2.
Kobe White.
And the Bulls lead by 5.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside Horton Tucker. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Herder comes in for Horton Tucker. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in.
Third team foul.
Pass to Giddey. Herder with it. Fires the three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Giddey against Doncic. Lets it fly. They get it back.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the game.
Sumabay pa eh. Gidi tuloy.
Really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
And stolen by Herder. Herder to the middle. The kick out to White. That one's good for 2.
Uy, behind the back.
White's got 48.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's James. Blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got a great time. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense guy.
Gago. Nag-blonde si LeBron, eh. Can stop that rook, bro. Ano, vinalibol. Get that shit out of here, bro.
I mean,
Diba. Hey. Hey. Uy! Huli. Ayan si White, oh.
they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming.
Hey, chill with the coming, bro.
They may not have an answer for it.
James outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling.
Na-posterize pa. Boozy vert, bro.
This bad.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Doncic. They can't stop the run with that one.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe White.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he... He has run wild.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Pass to James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 27 points.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Good on the shot.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Hayes with a screen. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Buzelis has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 they had tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Coby White.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Giddey. The layup misses. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reddish. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left in the game. Collins passes to Carter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory.
Yes,
They
sir.
controlled the game and took the crowd completely
LeBron,
out.
LeBron.
That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
James
Ali
versus
LaForce,
LeBron,
Clark
Kobe.
Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Coby White.
Okay, sila LeBron muna. 27-6-4 LeBron. Sheesh. Austin 26-4-13. Hachimura 24-6-6. Triple-double Luka 21-10-11. Jackson na Isvando. Okay. Saan hindi naglaro to? Bronny. Connect. Si White almost triple-double 54-9-10. Buzelis Na-outscore. 29-12-11 triple-double. Sheesh. Triple-double din Giddy. Sheesh, bro. Werther 28-6. Vooch, hindi naka-double-double si Vooch. Damn. Imagine that. 9-1-12. Ay, 9-2. Okay. Si Smith hindi nag-score yun. Kasi cardio. GG. On to the next one.